Toronto takes it away. Leslie with speed in front. It's Larocque. She scores! Jocelyne Larocque does it for Toronto, and now we're all tied up.
My name is Jocelyne Larocque, and I play for PWHL Toronto.
Toronto is pleased to pick on the second overall pick, Jocelyne Larocque.
The draft day was super exciting. To be honest, I was hoping to be drafted by Toronto, but in a true draft, you never know what can happen. I've never been a part of a draft before, so that's, again, the moment where it felt real, like, okay, this is gonna be a real pro league that I'm gonna be playing in a couple months. So it was really exciting, but also nerve-wracking, right? Like, you don't know what 6 teams you're gonna be a part of. Yeah, I could feel like my heart beating quite fast, and just like excitement though, like, wow, this is happening. This league has been a long time coming. Knowing that there was gonna be a pro league, my little kid self, my little girl self, I just thought, wow, like it's finally here. And when I was a kid, you know, my dream was to play in the NHL. And I had a lot of people tell me like, but you can't have that dream. And I remember thinking like, I guess I can't have that dream. So then my dream turned to then play on Team Canada. But now little girls can dream to play professional hockey. So to be a part of this, I'm so grateful, I'm so honored. And it's something that, to think of all the little girls that now can have that dream and not be told that that dream is silly.
Larocque moving in. Nurse calling for it. One time, muffled shot, they score!
I'm Métis on my dad's side, and he made sure that I understood my heritage and what Indigenous people have had to go through and that are still going through, and you know, those hardships, and it made me feel a lot of pride. In the 2014 Olympics, that's when I found out that I was the first Indigenous women's hockey player to participate at the Olympics. And I remember thinking, my first thought was like, how am I the first one? And I was like, that's crazy. I thought, there's been so many Olympics prior to this. How am I the first one? But you know, now there's Bridget Lequette was the first First Nations player to play in the Olympics, and you know, there's players like Victoria Bach, Abby Rock, Jamie Lee Rattray. So now the door is open. You want little kids to be able to see players like us, to be able to be like, I want to be like that. And unfortunately, you know, people like myself and like Bridget didn't have those people that we could say, I want to be like that. But now little kids have that. So, you know, representation does matter, and it's important for people to see it. And it's a lot easier to be able to dream something that you can see. I've had a lot of role models in my life, and if I can be even a role model for one kid to see what working hard can get you, I mean, that gives me a lot of pride and honor.